I accidentally fell into a deep well. I never expected to find a divine dragon imprisoned at the bottom. The dragon didn't seem hostile, it just kept staring at me. The moment it noticed the wound on my hand, it immediately turned away and let out a furious roar. A second later, a mother dragon appeared with a dragon egg in her mouth. Using the power of the egg, she healed all of my injuries. As every wound vanished, I trembled and whispered, "Thank you." But in the very next moment, everything around me suddenly began to twist and distort. The dragon told me the egg was called Kai, the last hope of the dragon race. If it was ever going to hatch, it had to be taken to the dragon fortress, because only the spirit spring hidden deep inside could awaken it. Then the dragon told me I was destined to become its guardian. As soon as it finished speaking, it passed its power on to me. Blue light slowly swallowed everything around me, and I suddenly woke up from the dream. The next second, the entire village began to shake violently. A blue pillar of light shot into the sky. It was the sign that the mother dragon had died. When the dragon lord, guardian of the divine dragon, saw the strange omen, he immediately ordered his men to deal with the dragon's body at the bottom of the well. Every part of a dragon was worth a fortune. No matter what they took, it could be sold for an unbelievable price. I accidentally witnessed the whole horrifying scene. My grandmother told me that the last divine dragon of its kind was about to be taken to headquarters. They planned to drain all of its blood and use it to make medicine for the emperor. After learning what had happened to the dragons, I secretly made up my mind to fulfill the mother dragon's final wish. I pretended to deliver tea so I could secretly listen in on the High Sorcerer's plan. But while I was eavesdropping, Huahua suddenly jumped out of my arms. The High Sorcerer reacted instantly, grabbed Huahua by the tail, and tossed it into a cup, planning to boil it alive. Right at that critical moment, the power of the divine dragon suddenly burst out from inside me. The High Sorcerer quickly turned around and realized the power was coming from me. Strangely, instead of getting angry, he smiled with a sinister grin. He noticed the pendant around my neck was actually a dragon pearl, and he immediately came up with a way to control the divine dragon. The evil sorcerer pulled the hairpin from his head and pressed it against my throat. The divine dragon, locked inside the dungeon, instantly lost control. It knew I could not die. Left with no other choice, it was forced to walk into the prison wagon under the sorcerer's threat. But when I saw the pain in the dragon's eyes, the power inside me could no longer be contained. In the next instant, a brilliant blue light erupted from my body. Filled with grief and rage, the dragon smashed through the magical barrier and charged straight up along the wall. Its power was being suppressed, so it couldn't break out of the dungeon. Even so, it placed the dragon egg in my hands and told me to run. Moments later, General Guan and his soldiers dragged the dragon back into the dungeon with heavy chains. I had no choice but to sprint toward the exit.